everyone, Karolyne Roberts here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about fasting from social media and how to fast from social media. So if you're interested in watching more, then definitely stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm doing this video on fasting from social media because we are approaching the end of 2019 and a lot of you guys are getting your goals. You're putting your goals in place. You're getting your focus helmet on. You're ready to move on to that next season and you don't want any distractions. So I know that a lot of you guys are getting ready to fast. Some of you guys may be entering a fast from food. Some of you guys may be entering a social media fast. So this video is about social media fasting. Now, if you want more information on fasting in general, I do have a video called Fasting One-on-One, which I am going to link it up here somewhere. And I also have a fasting guide. It's a free fasting guide that I created for you guys. It will be in the description box. You can click the link to download it, and I hope that you guys find it helpful. But we're going to be talking about fasting from social media, and social media is absolutely one of my favorite fasts to do, guys. So I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons why you might want to fast from social media. Reason number 1, social media can be a hub of comparison, and it can really lead to comparing your life to others and feeling depressed, feeling like your life is not good enough because you just see everyone else, these fancy cars, and maybe if you're single, you're looking at these relationships, you're looking at these different families, and you're like, why is my life not like this person's life? So it can lead to comparison and you belittle and become ungrateful for what God is doing in your life. So this is one of the greatest reasons why you might want to fast from social media. Number 2, another reason why you might want to fast from social media is if it has become a distraction in your life. Maybe you have a project that you want to focus on. Maybe God told you to finish writing your book. Maybe you're supposed to start a business. Maybe your family needs you right now. Maybe you have a lot going on in your family. Maybe your marriage needs some work. Whatever it is God is telling you to focus on in this season, maybe you need some extra focus on that and to kind of get rid of social media, because the time goes by and you don't even realize how much time you spent on that thing. Like literally you can spend like hours and not even notice how much time went by. So if you're in a season where you need to be extra productive and extra focused, you might want to take that time to fast from social media. The third reason why you might want to fast from social media is if you find yourself in a place where you want to get closer to God, you want to pursue Him more, you want to build your relationship with Him, and you want to hear His voice clearly, especially if you're looking for specific instructions from the Lord. Maybe you're stepping into a new season and you're like, God, I really need to hear you clearly on this. Like, am I making the right decision? Maybe you are a high school student getting ready to go to college and you're like in that transition where you need to decide what school you're going to say yes to. You're like, you know what? I've been on social media too much. God, I am sacrificing this so that I can really get closer to you and hear your voice. What school do you want me to go to? What is the next step? What are you speaking to me? What do I need to work on right now? So those are the 3 reasons why you just might want to fast from social media. I just want to share my personal experience with fasting from social media. And I realized when I fasted from social media, I have so much more free time. Do you ever say, I wish I had more time in the day? If you want more time in the day, honey, fast from social media, because I don't think we realize, like I said before, how much time we really spend on that thing. Like, I have much more time to do so much more. So that helps me in every aspect. I have more time to be productive. I got more time to sleep. I got more time to work out. I got more time to cook. I got more time to spend with my family. So separating from social media, actually another thing that it does for me is it helps me to be more social. Isn't it crazy? I feel like sometimes we're less social when we're on social media, but when we're not on social media, it forces us to like talk to the person right in front of you, talk to the person in your house, talk to the person next to you. How is your day going? Like, let's play a board game. Like, let's just spend time together. Let's go out to eat. It forces you to be more social, so it helps to foster relationships. So that's another thing that I recognize when fasting from social media. One ugly thing that I recognize, which was an issue that I had to deal with, is in the past when it was really an issue for me, I would like end up opening it up again without noticing it, and it showed me just like how second nature it had become, which is not good. Like, second nature it had become to just open up the app, like you don't even notice that you're doing it. So I had to come to a point that, okay, if I'm fasting from social media, that means I need to delete the apps on my phone. They'll be back. When you come back, you can go back and reinstall them. But it's hard for you to say, I'm going to fast from social media, but then still have the apps on your phone, because you're going to open it up without even noticing it. So you have to fully commit. If you want to do it, you have to commit to it 100%. Delete the apps from your phone. I love that when I fast from social media, it helps me to be more present. It helps me to be more in tune, not just with my family and my interpersonal relationships, but also just with God, with the Holy Spirit. It helps me to tap in, to hear His voice. And that's the ultimate purpose of fasting, to draw closer to God, to get deeper into His Word. Instead of receiving word from every Instagram preacher, I'm receiving word from the actual source, from God Himself. So that's another thing that I realized from my experience. And then the last thing, sometimes I feel like we need to be uncultured. When you are part of social media, you are kind of like in the culture, and you know everything that's happening in the news, everything that's going on, the new trends. And sometimes I'd rather not know that. Of course, it's good to be informed, but sometimes you kind of want to unplug from all of that. There's a lot of stuff happening in the news now, and my best friend, she's not on social media, and I get kind of jealous because I'll tell her, I'm like, did you hear about, what's happening with this person? Or did you see like what happened here? Or did you watch that video? And she's like, bestie, I'm not on social media. I don't know what you're talking about. And for a second, I get jealous because I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't know what I was talking about either. You are just in your own little world, and I love it. So I love that it gives me an opportunity to be uncultured and just me, just Karolyne, just raw, just present with the Lord, with my family. So if you are thinking about doing a social media fast for this new year, I'm praying for you. I pray that it's amazing, that it gets you refocused, ready, pumped up. If you were looking for confirmation on whether or not you should fast, I hope that this place is a confirmation for you. Like I said before, if you want more tips on fasting, check out my video, Fasting 101, or download my fasting guide in the description box, okay? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, bye.